This one for WWE champions. Pay to win like every day, yeah.
I don't play mobile games.
Funny how they still think I'm a broke man.
Then I'm broke.
Even though I be pulling Hogan. I spent like 40 grand on a couple thousand pictures of some sweaty men.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to have some fun. It's time for the meat of the show. All right? For the last several months, as you guys know, I have completely and utterly stayed away from any kind of drama and any kind of nonsense. I have. And you know, the reason primarily being, you know, after having months of it, after being a part of, you know, shows with the Kino Casino and other stuff like that, I got kind of immersed in that level of stuff, right? I did. And you know, I didn't want it to become my end-all, be-all. Every once in a while, I would do it, and it would bring some views to the streams, and then I would break it up and go back to gameplay. Well, ultimately, most of all of that crowd has moved on. Let's be honest. Why? Because I kind of stopped doing the content. And you might say, well, why did you stop doing the content? All right? Well, number one, I think that it's funny from time to time to observe this kind of stuff, just as an outsider, and to see what it's like to peek back into the world of the sphere of the Lolcow shit. And it gives you, you know, it gives you a quick laugh. But the thing is, I'm the kind of guy, I get bored of it right away. Like, I could maybe stomach it for a day or two, and then after that, I just get really tired of it. And it's like, I just want to move on. I want to enjoy games. I want to chill with my audience. I don't want every day to be this drama shit, okay? The thing is, just because I moved on, the world did not. All right? These people who fucking rag on me every day continued to do it. Review Tech USA continued his path down madness, his spiral down into his fucking toilet, okay? So much has happened. And you guys come on my streams, and you're like, did you hear what this happened? Did you hear what this happened? What this happened? What this happened? No, I didn't hear any of it. I don't pay attention to it. I got my own positive stuff to do. The thing is, my life isn't reliant on drama content to make a buck. I can make positive, fun content with my audience because I've positioned myself in that way. In the 16 years I've been a creator, I didn't crash out. I didn't hit bottom, right? I'm still making good stuff, and people appreciate it and enjoy it. Obviously, my audience today is way smaller than my old audience, but at least I still have that positive audience. Guys like Review Tech don't have that. They don't have a positive audience at all. Their audience is people just there to point and laugh at the clown on the other end of that camera, and to basically throw them pennies to see them dance around like a monkey. That's his life at this point, okay? So, I mean, all the shit he went through, if you're not aware, so he basically went in a downward spiral. He deleted his own channel off of YouTube entirely, so his channel doesn't exist anymore. He now only has a streaming channel. That streaming channel kept getting diminishing returns more and more. People cared about him less and less. And then eventually what happened was, as he was hitting rock bottom, Keemstar messaged him and said, I'll legitimately offer you a show in my Lolcow family of shows. You can actually be part of this new show called Lolcow Tech Talk. And the deal was that it was going to be Rich and his former editor / co-host, Jay, hosting the show together. But what Rich didn't know is that the entire thing was a setup. That Keemstar doesn't like Rich. Keemstar is the kind of guy that when he has a grudge against you, he's going to crush you like a bug. So what he did is he set him up to go on the show. And after one or two shows, Jay literally became the guy running the entire show, like from top to bottom. He controlled the streams. He ran all the tech. He did everything. And because of that, he essentially became the host of the show and continuously just made fun of Rich and made Rich the butt of the joke nonstop. So Jay basically got a ginormous power boost out of this, while Review Tech just looked like the fucking whipping boy. So it basically just got worse and worse. There was entire streams based on exposing Review Tech for being the clown he is. Like, for example, okay, he said, well, what happened was there's a whole stream where they're like, well, your name's Review Tech USA. Well, you're going to build a PC. He couldn't build a PC. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing. The guy doesn't know his ass from his elbow. All right. His name is literally Review Tech, and he doesn't understand tech anymore. So the whole stream was just watching how funny it was that he's an idiot who doesn't know how to do anything, and he's on a show called Lolcow Tech Talk, right? If you don't know, he just got fired. Like, no exaggeration, they fired him a few days ago. And literally, this is not like a work or anything. They actually kicked him off the show and he's done. So he's no longer contracted with Keemstar or anything. And, he's basically resorted to desperate things. He's eating bugs on pizza. He's doing just fucked up stuff in order to try to make money. It's disgusting. So, I mean, he still streams. He doesn't stream every day, but he streams every couple of days. And his streams are random as fuck, random times, random lengths, no direction whatsoever. He does get money, but the money he gets is literally everyone just making fun of him constantly. Like, he doesn't get positive contributions. It's just, here's something that's a snide remark. Here's sarcasm. Here's outright insults. And he's forced to degrade himself the entire time that he's streaming. Now, you might say, well, he makes more money than you, Phil. Well, I mean, that's debatable. When he streams, he does make a lot of money. It's true. But he certainly doesn't stream as often as I do. At all. And in addition to that, he's not getting any ad revenue. He doesn't have anything going on in the back end, right? He deleted his channel. So he's not making any profits on anything like that. He's literally only making profit when he's streaming. Okay. So it's debatable whether or not this guy's actually making more money than me or not. To be honest, I don't even think it matters. Like I've told you guys, with my goals and the way it's working, I'm happy to make what I make. I am. Like, I'm in better places right now than I've been in many years. And I'm able to do things like take an extra day off to spend with my wife because I can afford to. Okay. I can improve my set. I can buy a game. I can get Legos and things. Ha! Gay! I have money to spend because of all of you, because you've supported me in such a great positive way these past 6 to 8 months. And I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much for changing my life for the better. All right. And if you haven't noticed, I didn't have to actually degrade myself to do it. In fact, quite the opposite. I've elevated myself to do it. I've improved my life situation. I've improved the way I act, I dress. My content quality has gone far higher up, as opposed to turning myself into the dancing clown to make a living. Okay? So, you may wonder, well, why is Phil doing this today? It's very simple. There's 2 reasons. Number 1, because over this entire time period that I've completely laid off this man, he has literally never laid off me. The man is such a pathetic loss of time and effort, right? He has to keep doing the same shtick. He is the literal hamster that has to keep running in the same wheel. Because if he ever stops running in that wheel, nothing else will ever work for him. So he's stuck endlessly being the hamster in the wheel and can't get off. Okay. So he has to do the same thing over and over. He can never try to diversify or do anything different. So literally, no exaggeration. Every day it's about me. Every piece of content's about me. Every waking moment is Phil. This guy is obsessed. And, I said this months ago, it's to the point where it's like it's scary. It is. In all honesty, this is not me jesting. I'm going to be very transparent with all of you right now. When it gets to this level of crazy, this man is mentally deranged. I want you guys to understand this fully. He is. This is not, this is all jokes or whatever. This guy's fucked up in the head. And this is the kind of guy that will probably do something crazy down the line from what I've observed. No one could be this obsessed with one person and actually be, this is just the joke. But there's no joke anymore. People have called you out for your level of mania and told you how unhappy it was. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, he's crazy. That's number 1. Number 2, people have been telling me about this for months and months. Obviously, there's a demand to see me react to it. Okay? There is. If not, you guys wouldn't have kept bringing it up for months and months. Now, it's been months, right? I can't even remember the last time I mentioned him. So in this case, every once in a while, you want to break it up for variety, do something a little different, we will. Okay? And then number 3, I'm going to be very honest and transparent with all of you. Okay? I'm just really in a bad mood because of the stuff that happened in my personal life yesterday. So since he's taken opportunity every single day for the last, 10 years to dump on me, I think when I'm in a bad mood and I just want to maybe feel better about myself, I think I'm going to watch some review tech content to just boost myself up by watching the lowest form of humanity and realize, thank God I never was degraded to that level. And I still have self-respect and I still have a great loving family and I have all these things to be grateful for. I can watch his content and realize, wow, life ain't so bad. So that's why we're going to be doing this today. Fair enough? I hope that explains my reasoning. Okay. All right. So
You got some idiot named DSP who's a total piece of shit, by the way. I like to get that on YouTube, but